What's going on, guys? My name is Oreo Token, and today we're going to be talking about the brand new auto rifle called the Chroma Rush. The Chroma Rush is new to the season of the Splicers, and it is a 720 rounds per minute auto rifle. Usually this is not very meta, but this Chroma Rush is pretty good. So let's talk about what the roles are on PvP and PvE side, and also just some nice gameplay with some of the new perks going on with Chroma Rush. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so the Chroma Rush has some brand new perks to the season, and we're going to talk about those, what they do in this weapon review as well. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's talk about these brand new ones. The first one is called Heating Up. Heating Up says final blows with this weapon increase accuracy and stability while improving vertical recoil. So as you get kills, your gun becomes more accurate and more stable. So on an auto rifle, that's pretty good, seeing how auto rifles have a recoil pattern that is not very vertical, especially this one where its recoil pattern is a 45, so it doesn't go straight up. So that is actually a good perk. After that, the next one is called Tunnel Vision. Tunnel Vision states reloading after defeating a target greatly increases target acquisition and ADS speed for a short duration. Okay, so what this does is you get, after killing somebody, almost like Outlaw, you know, you kill somebody and reload really fast. What it does is it makes your target acquisition and ADS speed faster. So it's almost like you easily see people after you kill them, just they're in your sights. So that's what the first column perks are. After that, let's talk about the next one, Adrenaline Junkie. Grenade final blows grant a bonus damage and handling for a moderate duration. So you get a grenade kill, usually not using stasis if you're getting grenade kills, well, unless you're using shatter. Get a grenade kill, and this gives you damage buff and extra handling. This sounds like a great perk for some other weapons. I don't know how it works on this one, but very interesting and innovative, which I'm happy that they actually brought some new things to the game. So let's go ahead and talk about what would be the right roles for PvP and PvE. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about our PvP role. Looking at our barrels, the first thing I would recommend is your corkscrew rifling. +5 range, +5 stability, and +5 handling. Just giving a boost to this weapon for all those stats. I think range is going to be important with this because it's a 720. It doesn't have the biggest range, that doesn't reach extremely far. So adding range will help this weapon. Even though the range is at 32, which is pretty low, adding that will keep you at your highest damage. After that, I would recommend small bore, which is just a +7 range and +7 stability. That would be my barrel. After that, looking at our mags, looking at accurized rounds, that is a solid +10 to the range stat. That is going to be massive. +10, making that, I mean, that combined right there, 7 to range on your barrel and 10 to range on accurized, you're looking at almost 50 range on this weapon. Very, very, very nice is what I would use for your god roll on your PvP magazine. Moving on, let's look at our last two perks that I would recommend. I would say it's a tie between 3 for PvP. Heating Up, which says, as we talked about before, final blows of this weapon increase accuracy and stability while improving vertical recoil. So you have a better recoil and you have better accuracy and stability. Or I would choose Tunnel Vision, which says reloading after defeating a target greatly increases target acquisition and aim down sight speeds for a short duration. Or I would use Dynamic Sway, which has always been our auto rifle go-to perk, which improves accuracy and stability while continuously holding down the trigger. So as you hold down your trigger, not burst firing it, it helps keep the gun accurate. That would be the first perk I'm looking at. After that, the second perk, what I would look at, there's really 3 in here that I really, almost 4 in here, or that I really like, but 3 for PvP. First one, tap the trigger. Basically, as you start shooting it's really, really accurate and stable when you start pulling the trigger on the gun. After that, probably the best one, I would say, for PvP is going to be Kill Clip. Kill Clip makes this gun, it goes from basically 21 crits to 25 crits. It's basically what you're seeing on the gun. Ridiculous. Huge. That will make your teeth, it wrecks, it shreds people. People will not know what hit them. They'll be like, what just killed me? Was that an auto rifle? Kill Clip is disgusting. Rampage also is disgusting, but that's for PvE. Our last perk for PvP would be Thresh. I say Thresh because we all know we want to get our supers faster. And if you can get kills with this gun, I think this will really help boost your super regen speed, because you can get a lot of kills for sure. All right, looking at the PvE side, I would stay with the same 2-barrel and mag perks. I like those both. If anything, maybe look at a faster reload speed on your mag, but there's a lot of ways around that, so I wouldn't even do that on the gun. After that, looking at what we would use, I would choose almost 3 perks again. I would choose Subsistence, right at the bottom, Subsistence. Basically, as you kill folks, it gives you back your ammo. It doesn't quite make it a 1-for-1, so you can't continuously chain, but it increases the amount of time you can shoot with that weapon. After that, I would choose Feeding Frenzy to rapidly increase your reload speed as you are shooting new targets. And then it's kind of a tie between Heating Up and Tunnel Vision. A, because they're new. B, because it's like they stack every time you use them. They work really well. They synergize really, really well with other perks. But both of them, Tunnel Vision really works with reloading, and I don't think that's what we want for our weapon. I will stick to Heating Up because of what's in the next column. So let's talk about that. King of the Hill, Rampage. If you can get Rampage and Heating Up combined, as you get final blows, you basically increase your damage and increase your accuracy and stability and recoil direction. That also works Rampage and Subsistence. Those two together will really feed off each other. With Subsistence, you get ammo back as you get kills, but now Rampage stacks, giving you more damage, so you get more, you use less ammo, so you kind of continuously have ammo in your weapon. Really, really big one right there. Of course, Thresh is good too to give you back your super energy, but I like Adrenaline Junkie. You have a greater chance of killing folks with your grenade in PvE, I would say, looking at ads. This will give you that damage boost, and you can use that to help with killing ads and getting more damage. And you could use this on a boss. You kill a couple ads with your grenade, focus fire the boss. There's so many options with Adrenaline Junkie when doing that way. So that would be my god roll for this Chroma Rush auto rifle in PvE. All right, so the question is Chroma Rush good? And the answer is yes, it is very good in PvE and in PvP. And let's talk about a few reasons why. Let's talk about in PvP. Once you get kill clip procced on this weapon, it will start doing 25 to the head while it's within range. And as we talked about it, we can increase the range with the different mods. This is going to be disgusting because when you have kill clip, you can do 25 to the head and run a charge with light build. So you are always doing extra damage to other folks in PvP. And if you look at the artifact, there is an unflinching auto rifle in there as well, so you can really just hold that on someone's face and just get quick kills with the TTK. It's very, very low. Sometimes you'll go through the PvP and all of a sudden something will map you, and it's the Chroma Rush. That's probably why it just mapped you. Almost like 8 to 10 bullets. You know, you're talking under a second TTK. It's strong if you hit all the crits. And then looking at PvE, yes, this weapon is also strong. It is a kinetic, so it doesn't do elemental burns and break shield. But with what the different perks that are there with it, talking about Subsistence and the brand new perk Heating Up, working with Rampage, and then also those working with Thresh, these options right there give you so much opportunities to kill, get your super back, just wipe out ads. And with those two things, I have to say this is probably one of the better weapons of the season that they dropped, of a huge loot pool of really, really good weapons. This season has really good weapons. Grenade launcher, the sidearm's good, the pulse rifle is good. So this is the first weapon we'll talk about. We're going to go through all of the weapons in the season, at least the seasonal weapons. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Once again, my name is Oreo Token. Thank you for staying through the video. Appreciate you guys hanging out here, and we're going to talk about all the different weapons that are going through the season. And I will see you guys in D2. Have a great day. Bye bye.